Hi, folks. This is Sean Hyman, and I want to talk to you about looking to the U.S. dollar index to know if you should buy or short foreign currencies. And a lot of people look at the dollar index and think of it only in long-term time frame, but I want to show you that you can use this in trading as well. For instance, I'm on the U.S. dollar index 1 hour, 30-day charts. It's 1 hour time interval for each candle, but it's looking back 30 days in time. You want to do that so that you want to look back enough days in time to where you can clearly see trends. Sometimes you only see a piece of a trend or part of a trend if you don't look back far enough in time. So 30 days is usually sufficient for that. And so there's two trends that I want to talk about here on the dollar index chart. You can see earlier in the over the last 30 days, the earlier part of it, about the first 10 or 15 days of it, there was a downtrend in the dollar index. So in that point, while it's still honoring the downtrend line, the edge is to the foreign currency buyer in the dollar shorter. Being short the dollar. But then as of about May the 2nd, roughly, this downtrend has broken, and it's been putting in higher highs and higher lows ever since, honoring this green uptrend line that we see right here. So until this green uptrend line is broken, and even I would say a significant recent low is broken as well, which at this point would be a little below 81, so 80.92 roughly on the U.S. dollar index. Until those are really taken out, it really is not beneficial to be long a lot of foreign currencies against the dollar. It's better to be short those currencies against the dollar or long the dollar and short those. So, just by noting where the U.S. dollar index is, I keep a chart of that up quite commonly because it's a broad-based index with 6 other currencies that are blended in against the U.S. dollar. So you see where the dollar is going broadly and not just necessarily against one particular currency. And so it tells you that, right now, as the way this chart sits right now, you should be long the dollar and not short the dollar. And then once the green uptrend line is broken, and particularly once that happens, it will likely slice through the first major low as well and take that out also. But once those two happen, then the tide turns again, and it's time to be long foreign currencies and short the dollar once again. Now, if you are a very short-term trader and you're still looking for times to short the dollar and be long foreign currencies, then you would only want to make that speculative attempt when the dollar has gotten way away from its main trend line, so got very, very extended, and it starts to break down from that and surpass like a recent low, for instance. So this had gone up and it kept having a higher low, higher low, higher low. So you kind of want to see it break this low. So right once it starts breaking this, somebody could short it down towards the trend line and then come out of their short. So there are ways that you can aggressively tweak and do this. Just realize that is a very speculative move. But for instance, right now, as of this filming, the dollar index again is getting very extended away from its trend line. So there's a huge chance that in the very short term, once it starts to break the recent lows, it could travel back towards the uptrend line. In those instances where there's a very short-term move back, somebody could be short the dollar at long foreign currencies. But overall, you want to keep in mind that the dollar index trend is still heading higher. So the safer move typically is to allow the pullbacks to happen and be long the dollar and short the foreign currency until such time as the trend line breaks and it takes out a recent low, which it could go on up higher, this extend, and then a new set of recent lows come up something higher than this. But right now, this would be your main low here, just below 81 on the U.S. dollar index at about 80.92. So just use this as a tool to broadly look and say, hey, should I be long the dollar or short the dollar? Or should I be a buyer of foreign currencies or short foreign currencies? Thanks so much for watching. If you'd like to find out more information about me or my services, just click on the link below this video. Thank you. Bye-bye.